everybody, it is I, your favorite VTuber Android Arrowhead, and I'm back with some more drawing! Yeah, baby! Well, anyway, no real plan for today, just kinda gonna go with what I feel like. So, one thing that I like to do is, whenever a big game comes out and stuff like that, I like to try to, a game that I'm really excited for, I like to draw, a different thumbnail for each thing of the game, each episode, I guess. Stream, whatever you'd call it. And this one, I'm thinking, is going to be for Spider-Man. For when that comes out. Because that's next week that Spider-Man 2 releases. And I'm pretty excited for that. It looks really good. I'm really hoping that with Venom, they do a whole thing with, Web of Shadows. You know that thing where in Web of Shadows, basically the entire city by the end of it was all symbiote-like and weird and stuff. I really hope that something like that goes down because man, that Web of Shadows was a really cool game that I honestly feel was just dragged down slightly by just being kind of old at this point. It's not bad, don't get me wrong, but you know, compared to hey, Firewall, no drawing giving birth. I'm not even drawing a girl yet. I probably will at some point today, but welcome to the stream, Firewall. How you doing? But yeah, Web of Shadows was a pretty cool game. Would have liked to see a sequel, but either way. Now draw her going to mass. Now draw her reading the Bible. Do all of these involve the kid, or is that only the first one? Alright, got our web almost done here. I've got a thing for it. I've got a plan. Alright. Hey, Vinny, welcome to the stream. What do you mean, who am I talking to? I'm talking to chat. It's not what it looks like. I know what it immediately looks like based on, internet, but it's not what it looks like. Alright, so we got little 8 legs there. It's a spider, but wait. Plot twist. What's on the head? It is, in fact, me. Draw the web I don't think webs can get pregnant, and if they do, it's not a world that I want to live in. Just, I would hope not. How are you doing, everyone? Vinny, Kitty, Firewall, how you doing? Alright, now that my firm profile has been etched into this picture, let's see. Alright. I was watching Talk to Yourself for a little bit. I mean, yeah, I kind of have to talk to begin the stream. I can't just sit here in silence until someone shows up. You think I just do nothing when no one's around? No, it's part of being a streamer is doing the stuff. Testing a new mic setting. Okay, so yeah, this happened yesterday. Something really weird happened where basically OBS just completely deleted all the settings I had for my mic. And hold on. How bad does it sound? Oh god. Yeah, basically what happened was OBS deleted all the settings that I had for my mic, and I don't know why this happened. I didn't update it. I didn't touch anything. It just up and decided oh, we don't like you doing that anymore, and just decided not to do it. So, with that in mind, I'm going to have to adjust the settings a bit because, well, I just gotta figure out where the good spot was again, because I did not take a look at what it was. in case this happened, which I should have done, but I did not. So yeah, that's why that's happening, unfortunately. I will try to get it back up to full capacity as soon as I can. Just need to figure out what the settings were. Hey, friendly Layla, welcome to the stream. As a male spider, you might get your head chewed off by your mate. Hey man, that is a worthy price for sex. Nah, I'm just kidding. Worthy price would be like 20 bucks. I put this up a little too high. There we go. All right. Remember guys, when making cursed images, it's always good to, I don't know. I don't know what I was about to say. Anyway. So, like, anyone else excited for the Spider-Man 2 game? Because I am. I am very excited for that. That looks really cool. Granted, it's probably going to be mostly more of the first one, but, like, I like the first one personally, so I'm okay with that. As a male, yeah. Well, you are an android, talking to yourself is a human-specific thing. I mean, androids can do it if you set them up to do it, you know? That's just kind of how that works. You, like, have you ever seen that thing where someone makes an Amazon Echo and an Alexa talk to each other? And it's, like, horrifying almost, in a way, but, like, kind of funny. Alright, let's erase that. Make sure all the lines work. They all came out of my butt. I will not explain that comment for the court. Yeah, you could get a head shoot off, pay 50 bucks at the Horse Girl Cafe or Horse Girl Cafe. There's no such place, right? What would that cafe even be like? Like, you show up and the barista tells you that they like the, whatchamacallem, like the gray thunder horses or whatever it is. I don't even know any horse breeds off the top of my head. Like, there's like chestnut, I think. And even then, it's like a guess. So, like, man, horse breeds are weird. You can probably name them anything and just kind of get away with it. Not knowing what to say is pretty cursed. I agreed, but counterpoint, look at this thing. It's about to be even more cursed once I add the hair. Nope, not that. Wrong layer. Okay, head shape's fine. Most normal spider web. Hey, Spamtonia, welcome to the stream. When making cursed images, it's always good to go in the direction of Uncanny Valley, but don't get too far into it. I have a certain thing that I like to do with my cursed images, where, whenever I draw my head onto an animal's body, which happens several times, or has happened several times, I should say, I usually just kind of make it as, like, blank and dead-looking as possible. As if, like, I just have no soul. Or something like that. This needs to be a little more down. Yep, okay, we're good. But yeah, let's see. Got the eyebrows, the most important part, my most defining feature. Not the hair, not the jacket, it's the eyebrows. But yeah, relying on Uncanny Valley, that would be kind of easier to do in a way, but like, I don't know. I almost kind of like the effort of trying to make it without Uncanny Valley. I also kind of like the scratchy sort of under eyes look, where I just kind of look sad. I just look scared in that. Hold on, let me make it look more depressed as opposed to scared. I'm like one of those things from Bloodborne. You know those guys with like the spider bodies, but like the human heads? Creepy as fuck, but yeah, one of them was Patches, so obviously you gotta kill it, but like... Never mind that I draw very strange looking ears. Hey, Gift Mr. L. Goodbye, Gift Mr. L. I guess, yeah, cursed images and analog horror are a little different, but like, I see cursed images mostly as like, you don't ever want to see this thing look the way it does, but someone has made it look like that. And you can't do anything to stop it, in a way. Like, you just look at it and you're like, oh, I don't even want to think about that. Analog horror is a little different, I think. Where it's like, oh yeah, Driders. Yeah, those things. If that's what's from the Bloodborne thing. I don't remember what they were called. I never really messed with them, so I tried to stay out of their way. There's my Widow's Peak, my famous Widow's Peak. Actually, you shouldn't be able to see it on this side, so... Should probably be a little more, like, centered. But then... I don't know. That's about as centered as that can get. Draw the spiral part. Yep. Oh. Ah, there we go. Oh, there. Still cheap. Go bald and cover the rest of your body in, like, real tarantulas. Yeah, but, like, then how would you know it's me if I don't have my trademark hairstyle? Like, with the little hair fins on the side. And, like, the floofy part. With, like, the 4 or 5 points, depending on how many I remember I have. Hold on. I think I actually did the wrong number there. There. Now... Anyone ever think about the movie Space Jam? Because I think about that movie... I'm thinking about it a lot recently. Mainly just because I keep thinking back to jokes and stuff I didn't get when I was, like... Like, the first time I watched it, I just didn't notice it. And then I noticed it now. And it's always so weird to think that that was in the movie and I just didn't get it. I don't know, just like, I can't think of any specific examples at the moment, but it's just such an odd movie. Like, who in their right mind came up with the concept of it like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get Michael Jordan, famed basketball player, right? He plays basketball. And we're gonna get him and all these Looney Tunes characters in one room. Got it? Yeah. And then, mind you, of course, we can't just have that as the plot for the movie. It has to include something else. So, we're gonna have aliens steal the powers of people in Michael Jordan's basketball team, even though he plays golf now. Or baseball? Baseball. He plays baseball now. Chris Images says you don't want to see this. In analog horrors, you don't want to experience the events. I kind of get that. So, like, yeah, no, I think I get it. Eh, wrong button. Do. Nope. Alright. Yeah, that's about right. Just add a few little prickly bits. Actually, wait, do spiders even have hair over their bodies? Because I know tarantulas do, but, like, spiders are, like, a little different. They're still just as, like, I don't want to be around them, but, like, you know. You need to buy some more Blistex. I don't know what that is. Lola from Space Jam. Hey, we all think about Lola from Space Jam, man. No need to be ashamed of that. That's just being human right there. Not that I would know because I'm an android, but if I did know, I would know. That's wrong angle. Alright. You know what? I'll color it too. A little special, guys. Me coloring something, which I rarely do on stream. Let's see. What color do I want for my body? That's right. It's red. It's always red. All right. So you've finally seen the rest. I still haven't. Damn it. I keep forgetting to do it. It's one of those things that's always on my mind. Like, it's in the back of my head. Like, I need to finish Nocturne. And then I just keep not doing it. I sit down to watch something. I'm like, what's the thing I was going to watch? I don't remember. And then I just don't do it. And I need to finish Nocturne. Because I like Nocturne. It's good. Richter's pretty cool. The animation is still really good. They're in France. And I always knew French people were vampires. But not like this. And then, yeah, the music's great too. It's like, I have no reason to not watch it at all. I cannot remember to. And it's no problem with the show. It's all me. I'm the problem here. I am the issue. I want to see Richter fight the vampires. I've always wanted that. He's so good in Smash Bros. But yeah, no, it looks really good. I need to finish it. And also avoid everyone talking about it somehow. Because I know they've confirmed there will be another season of it. That looks really good. Shows they've got faith in it. Shows that there will be more stuff, which I like. But yeah. And they were in Boston in the first episode for like 3 minutes. Lola Bunny versus Lop Bunny is actually kind of a funny idea. I should do like a tournament of characters that you might like if you're a furry or something like that. And we try to like determine who is and is not a furry. I think that'd be kind of a funny stream to do. Rank characters and their furriness. Lola Bunny and Lop Bunny. I gotta be honest, Lopunny seems very, and I mean like very, like they knew exactly what they were trying to do with Lopunny. That design was not intended for children. I think we can all agree to that. All right, we've got that. Probably should actually. Usually for the skin, I just do white anyway. So let me just do. All right. And then I also erase some of the things from the red. Ranking chat's fictional crushes. That would be a good one, but I'd also need you all to, like, submit stuff for that. So, like, chat, what is your opinion on, like, Lola Bunny? For instance, Lola Bunny. I think we can all agree Lola Bunny is a little hot. I don't think there's any shame in that. I think we can all agree Lola Bunny is at least a little bit attractive. On some level. I think we can all agree to that. I can agree to that. I can openly say that. I have no problem saying that. Does it make me a furry? Maybe. I would say no. But other people might not agree. And that's the scary part. But regardless, at the end of the day, what was it? There's also the factor of Lopunny. And Lopunny is like, out of all internet groups out there, furry should be the last thing Game Freak should pander to. Honestly, given their track record over the years, they might as well stick with it. Because when you get down to it, I mean, that's been their main thing for a little while now. I hate to say it, they are absolutely the furry pandering thing. I mean, look at, like, what's it called? Masquerada from Scarlet Violet, the cat, the grass cat, once it's all grown up, Meowscarada. You cannot tell me that with that and fucking Quackleval, they didn't mean something. You cannot tell me that was unintentional. Male Lopunny. That's a little harder to believe, honestly. Mostly it's just because, like, there's just, like, that line with the legs. You know that thing with, like, the way the legs connect to, like, the lower torso or, like, the waist? On Lopunny, there's, like, a very clearly defined line on, like, the top of the thighs. Same thing with Meowscarada. And I'm not saying that's a furry thing. I am saying, though, I feel like I would look at that as a furry and be like, that's pretty good. If I was a furry, but I'm not. But yeah, I don't know. Also, like, why is Gardevoir so popular? Why is also Ninetales? I remember back when I did this Pokemon Smash and Pass thing, I saw that Ninetales was one of the ones that had, like, tons and tons of smashes. But Ninetales is just a fox. It's not even like a thing. It's not like a special sort of like, oh, it looks like a person thing. That is literally just a fox. What's the deal, guys? Why? What's going on? We need to talk? Do we need to talk about something? I want to look out for you guys, you know? What's the deal? Hit me up. What's going on? What's cracking? Why are we trying to date an actual animal? Even if it's relatively, like, person-shaped. Also, like, Alolan Ninetales and Vulpix and all that. I'm just saying, that's... like... I feel like... I haven't... well, mind you. Then I mentioned that Meowscarada does look like it's wearing short with leggings. Yep. That's the thing. Now, maybe I'm the problem. Maybe no one else sees this, and I'm just the crazy one who, like, looks at it and like, oh, this is obviously for furries. Then they're like, this is for normal people. You're just probably a furry yourself, and you don't want to admit it. Which is not true, because I don't want to admit it, and I'm also not a furry. But, like, yeah, again, I have no huge issue with the designs for the most part. It's just, like, a funny thing to look at to me, just being like, oh, I know why you did this. I know what you're up to, Game Freak. I know what you're about. I'm onto your plan. Alone Vulpix is very cute. I will admit that. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. It is a very cute little fox. I'm not denying that. I think I drew the hair a little wrong, but whatever. That's about complete-ish. Let's see. Yep, that's a web. There it is, guys. Spiderhead. He can do whatever you can. Spiderhead. But, like, I don't know. You also have things like, I don't know, I like it when they do, not only the shorts, but also the leggings is just way too humans. Also, look up, like, Sneasel from Legends Arceus. Or was it Sneasel? It was like the new Weaseler that they added. Or Sneasler or something like that. I forgot its name, but it's the new one there. It's like Hisuian Sneasler. And it looks like a person in a fursuit. Again, no real issue there necessarily, but it looks like a person in a fursuit. And I think there might be a problem with that. Let's see. Yeah, hold on. Need to do my little special thing with this. Duplicate. And then... There. Alright. Actually, let me do my cool little pattern thing. Let's see if I can make something out of this. Alright, so with these colors, let's make this a little darker. And then, yeah. Alright. Wait, not that. There. Alright, and then just make that bigger. Alright. Then we rasterize it, and then we duplicate it. And then we duplicate it again. Alright. And then... Alright. There. And then... there. Yeah. Yeah. You know, when a Pokemon is holding nothing but furry garbage, when a Pokemon is nothing but furry garbage, despite the fact that I do like Meow, when the first two rows of Google Omens is just lewds, it puts it lightly. I know, right? It's so easy to look at and see, like, the thing that's going on. Alright, now... I'm pretty sure I put this one on this, and then this one on... Oh, yeah, here it is. I think this is a pretty cool pattern. I like the way this turns out. I still haven't figured out how to do this on, like, every color, but, like, you can make some pretty cool-looking stuff like this through just messing around with a little bit of Photoshop controls. Granted, it kind of looks like my screen is just blue-screened, but, I mean, I think it looks cool. It's got, like, a little, like, a sci-fi, but also kind of like a weird mysticism look. Kind of like stuff in Breath of the Wild. I don't know. I think it looks nice. Anywho. Alright. What next? What other stuff could I theoretically draw? Maybe... off the top of my head, would you... Actually, hold on, let me try another design for Gurlo Head. Maybe I've gotten better at drawing girls since the last time I tried that a few months ago. Alright. For starters. Nope, wrong color. Nope. Alright. Oh, that is awful. Hold on. No, that's terrible. Jesus. Imagine you were the very few 12-year-olds who still play modern Pokemon games, asking your parents to help you look up a new favorite anthropomorphic cat, and you just see those pictures. Yeah, imagine trying to, like, you're telling your mom you want, like, a plush for Christmas, like, I want a plush of Meowscarada, and it's like, okay, what does Meowscarada looks like? And then, it's like, you gotta, like, explain that to them. Okay, so this is awful. But, like, imagine if it wasn't. Hold on, let me try to salvage this. Not quite. I was able to do this a little bit earlier. So let's see. I think the key, for the most part, is to keep the chin in line with the nose. But if you close your eyes, hey-oh, hey-oh. Hey, crew, welcome to the stream. Let's see. Ah, what the what tool is that even? I've never even used that. What is that? Alright. I think this is an okay shape. Not good. Oh, wahoo! Hey, Flirty, welcome to the stream. Alright. Let's see. So for starters, mouth. Get the little chin thing right here. By the way, I draw a lot of, like, starting pictures at this angle just because I feel like it's an easier way to get the grasp of, like, the physical features of the person. Let me try rounding that out a little bit. Making this a little less defined. Might have made the chin stick out a little too much, but we'll see. One thing I've kind of learned is that you should generally have the nose in line with the chin. Nah, that's a little too sad. What tools have me struggling to learn my editing program that I'm using already for over a year? Yeah, I gotta be honest. There are like 95 or 6 or so different tools in Photoshop that I do not use. And I have no idea what they do or if they would help me or hurt me. At some point I just need to go through and like figure it out. Can I draw a Sigma man picking up a bar of soap in a prison? You know what? Just for you, Flirty. Just for you. Why not? Alright, so here we have Sigma Jones. He's just an unassuming Sigma male in prison. He's very limber. His body is very long. He's got thick thighs. Amazing calf structure. His knees are there. They are present and they are ready to go. He's looking for his soap. And he found it. And here's the soap. So apt. And he's got his other arm up for balance. It's a robot arm, because of course it is. He's on that Sigma grind set with the metal parts. And then, right behind him, I'm drawing a V for a mouth. Yeah, V for a mouth is pretty good. Hold on. Let's try that. I do like that kind of look. It sort of looks like a cat. She looks like she has opinions, but she doesn't want you to know what they are. Or alternatively, just gonna keep duplicating the layer. Wait, hold on. I think you're onto something here. That actually looks pretty good. I want to draw a random Danganronpa character, but bootleg. Okay, right behind him, the ultimate inmate. The guy from Danganronpa 3 who looks like a baby. Who wears like a leather jacket and stuff. I think his name was Ryota? Something like that. I think a more sharper beat. Okay, I'll try that in a sec. He's got his arms in his pockets. This will be Ryoto. He's got little bags under his eyes. He's smoking. He's got the hat thing with the two... I think he had this. I don't remember. He's got like the jester hat on. Ryoma, that's it. The ultimate tennis pro. Yeah. The ultimate booty bandit. He's gonna make the guy hold his pockets. I gotta be honest, I don't remember all of his design. I just remember like bits and pieces of it because that was a while ago for me. But something like this. Nagito Komaeda with drip glasses. I will give that a shot. Actually, are drip glasses like literally just like it says drip? Or, hold on a sec. Let me try the sharper V first. That's pretty good. I like that. First picking up the soap flirty. You know what? Sure, why not? I take all requests except for the ones that I don't want to do. Alright. Flirty. There. Sunglasses. Okay, yeah. Alright, let's try drawing Nagito, but with drip glasses. Nagito looks like a normal guy if his hair was ramen. Not to be confused with the guy from Ace Attorney, who is a normal guy with normal hair but ramen. His chin is not that sharp. I don't think it's also that dull, but whatever. Also, his head is lopsided. There we go. That's not what the Love Hotel was. It isn't. However, I'm still bad at drawing mouths. This is not gonna look good. I have never drawn him before. I kinda probably will not be able to completely manage it, but also it is kind of funny how in Danganronpa 2 they never really commented on, like, never mind, I'm not gonna say that. That's actually a pretty big spoiler for it, but like, there's something towards the end that's kind of funny that they didn't really comment on, but like, I don't know. Hey, Coach. The back shot. And then his hair is all squiggly. Kind of like seaweed, but not. I don't really remember from here on out what it looked like, but now he just looks like Chester from Rugrats. That's pitiful. No, I am not satisfied with the way that looks. Oh god. Oh, oh no. No. It's staying as one frame. No. Maybe I'll add the shutters to it. I'll take it. And then, what did his hair look like? Hold on. I want to remember, but I also don't think I can at this point. Hold on. He looks like one of the Rugrats. Exactly, right? You can only draw furries. Honestly, I can't draw furries, so we have one skill the other one does not have. Let's see. Alright, but, yeah, Nagito. Yeah, Oi's hair is great. Oi's hair is, like, it's very simple, but it's a very, like, effective, like, hairstyle. Oh, wow, I actually wasn't extremely far off with my initial design of his hair. Hold on. His hair is also kind of long. His hair do be that way. Granted, it's still not going to look exactly like him, because I'm generally not great at adapting other art styles into my own. But hopefully it will look enough like what he looks like. Nope, it doesn't, but oh well. There you go, he's got the drip glasses. Hey, Gamer Lover, don't worry about looking, it's fine. Alright, but let's see. Back to Gurlo Head. Let's try... I don't know, I like the V-mouth, let's give that a shot. And then also, let's see, her eyes. What should her eyes look like? I'm thinking kind of like mine, so people can tell that, like, it's supposed to be like a take on the same character, but also a little bit more, like, refined, a little more girly. Let's try. I've always liked the whole, like the really flashy sort of, like, many strokes eyebrows thing. Like, you see some of that in, like, One Punch Man and stuff? Okay, no, that looks fucking awful. Not that. Not what I just did. Ignore that. Everything about that is wrong. Blizzard Mario Galaxy. I've played a bit of it. I've never beaten it. I do need to beat it, though, because, like, I don't know. I don't think I'll ever get a job at Nintendo, but if I do, I don't want to have to sit in that one canteen where they have all the people who can't beat the game. And by the way, I'm still not entirely sure if that's actually true, but I don't want to find out if I do ever work there, which I won't, but I might. I also have to make the head smaller. Hold on. That's a little too sharp, so let's try also... there. That should do it. Yeah, that's probably fine. Maybe make the eyes bigger? Yeah. So that's actually something I have a pretty big problem with usually, where I just accidentally make them, like, too small. Nope, that looks bad. What did I even think there? Alright. Let's just sketch out the general shape. Make Shrek and a rock combined. Shrek. Let me give that a shot. Let's see. Add some details so you know it's like a hard object. And then, like, you can kind of see, like, the features forming. Shrek. I don't know why there are two C's, but... Shrek. Let's see. Gurlo head. Super Mario Galaxy has lovely music. It's fantastic. Honkai Star Rail is already better than Genshin Impact. I have not played either one. I was going to play Star Rail, but it wasn't on PS5. Then they're like, oh, they're bringing it to PS5 later. But now I feel like once I do start playing, I'm going to be so behind on banners that it's like, will I have everything I need or something like that? Like, will I still have all the free characters I could have gotten? And the answer is maybe, but I don't know. Let's see. No, that shouldn't be. Alright. No. I'm gonna start rails, give me better characters. Oh yeah. That's kind of the way to determine gacha games. Like, which one gives me the best units for the lowest amount of me spending a lot of money? Let's see. At that. Not quite. Oh yeah, you've never played it. You just play Pikmin in basic games. Yeah, that's kind of the way to go through life, in my opinion. Just play, like, whatever you want, whenever you want to do it. And just kind of go from there. Gacha games, although they can be fun, I feel like I'm going to run into more problems than not just by, like, trying to bankrupt myself through them. Suicide by gacha game is just not an easy way to go out. Personally, I draw 3 to 4 eyelashes in the corner of the eye and leave it at that. When it comes to making cute characters, find the fewer face features, the better. That's kind of true, yeah. I can see that. I'm not really accustomed to drawing any character that's not me. So, like, I am very, very out of it with regards to that. Let's try this. She's got fuzzy eyebrows to show that she's energetic and stuff like that. Then maybe, like, a lower eyelid, because most things have multiple eyelids, I thought. And then just to maintain the same art style as me, she should have like a round eye as opposed to like an oval one. She looks very surprised right now. Her eyebrows should probably just be wispy, but like I want to keep it at least relatively similar to mine. Wait, no. Just gonna make some really quick guidelines for the face, for the eyes. Not quite accurate, but it'll do. Let's play Pandora Palace. I don't know how to play piano, but if I did, then I would probably play Pandora Palace on piano. I also don't remember what Pandora Palace is, so there's that as a different problem. Wait, the less facial features, the better. I should just draw one giant eye. How could I have been so blind all this time? Yeah. You laugh when your Pikmin drown. Why? Oh, man. Noelle's favorite Deltarune character. Noelle's pretty cool. I like Noelle. No. No, that's the eyes are too different. There. Also, this stops way too far up here. Make that smaller. Yeah. Looks like she just saw some Masquerada art she wasn't supposed to see, but she also might like it, which is part of the problem for her. It's her conflict of character. That's like her whole character arc is realizing that she might be a furry. Maybe I am a furry. Favorite Untold Hopes and Dreams and Untail's main theme. Yeah, I really like Hopes and Dreams. Hopes and Dreams is really good. I really like that they brought it back for like Field of Hopes and Dreams in Deltarune, because I thought that was a really interesting reuse of the soundtrack. I like when they're able to use old themes but in new ways to kind of give off new feelings. Alright, so we've got the basic facial features. Let's see. Let's bring that down here a little bit so I can do the hair easier. Maybe I should have made the eyes bigger. Yeah, Mettaton's sexy. Colonel, what's a furry? Now let's try the hair and then let's see if I've made the eyes too small. Alright. Let's see. I'm thinking like a ponytail would be kind of like a cool hairstyle to have for this, because then I can have it like, I can have the drill hair, but for the ponytail, and I've said this before I think a few times. But I don't know, I like that sort of design look. Right, this doesn't exactly look good, but I think it looks fine. Have a few little divots there at the bottom just to kind of add some texturing to the hair. Yeah, Muffet. Muffet was one of the roughest fights for me in all of Undertale. For no reason other than just that I was really, really bad at it. So I am a little objected to saying that I like Muffet purely because she was pretty hard on me. And not in like a euphemism way even. It's just like she was just rough to deal with. But like, yeah, it's really funny. She was one of the only characters doing the pacifist route where I was considering just doing the genocide thing just to get out of the fight. Because, man, that did not go well for me. Alright, and then I have the hair thing, which goes in a spiral, just like my curl. I don't know, I do want it to be a little fuller than this, so I will have to edit that a bit. Oh yeah, Papyrus is amazing. Like Papyrus is a character. It's also a kind of funny thing about I've seen like Ith Spider Donut before the fight. That's the problem. I used it during Undyne, didn't realize I could use it later. And then once I realized it was out of my inventory, I was just like, oh fuck. Oh no. I ruined my own life. Yeah. I'm not gonna claim that I did the right thing there. I was an idiot. I shouldn't have used it when I did, but I did, and therefore, problem. You know, some artists, especially the official Pokemon artists, draw noses just a line between the eyes. Look at Cynthia's official art. It looks strange. Huh. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Where it's just like, hold on. Like, eh? But they don't have this part? Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I think it looks fine personally, but like, I can see why some people don't love it. Let's see. OMG, is it Celestial Ludenberg's drills? I was gonna try something kind of like that, because like, as you can see in the front of my face, I've got like a horn in my head that blocks me from learning languages. So there's that, but like, huh. I would need to make it a lot thicker if it was like her drills, though. So like, I don't know. Let's see. Okay, that I could probably do. Just got like the huge Ojo-sama drills or something like that. Oh yeah. Undyne was pretty rough. Yeah, that's... Just have it start to kind of unravel there, and then... And then... I don't know. Maybe have it end in a point like right here. That looks okay. Not amazing, but not terrible. I'd probably need to uncoil this a little more. So have this be more like... Have it more like be a gradual change to uncoiled as opposed to being all coiled up. Let's see. Alright, so if that goes down there, that will proceed to go around there. You beat Mettaton in one try. That took me a few tries, but that is also probably one of my favorite fights in the entire game. Let's give her a little ribbon to tie it with. Let's see. Okay, that's not terrible. Just imagine how you could strangle someone with Sakura Ogami's hair. You could do a lot of things with Sakura Ogami's hair. She could absolutely kill people with it. She doesn't even need her hair. Oh yeah, but in Pacifist... Oh yeah, EX. And wait, how'd you get Mettaton EX in... Oh no, I'm thinking like Neo Mettaton, never mind. Yeah, Mettaton EX, that's a tough one. For me at least. Alright, let's try out some colors. Skin, probably the same as mine. Just for convenience. After all, she is Girl-O Head. Why is there an O? Who knows? This model will serve me well when I finally make it. It and all the other ones that I've been thinking about making but haven't. Because a lot of you probably don't know because you weren't around them, but like there was a point where, like a week after I started being a VTuber, oh yeah, as a Real Dreamer in one fight, that's, yeah, I couldn't do that. Absolute props to you. I couldn't do it. Mega Flowey, yeah, Mega Flowey is rough. That's a difficult fight, but at the very least at that point you kind of have like infinite revives. So it's not as bad, because like it checkpoints a little bit, I think. If I recall correctly. Let me just sketch the rest of this out. Not quite perfect, but we're getting there. All right. Get the whites of the eyes up. God damn it. Swap. Why were you looking at the other one? Oh, fuck. No! Why is it so white? There we go. That should be fine. Alright. You'll brag about it. Hey, man, that is absolutely worth bragging about, Chihiro. That's an achievement right there. Me? Took me several. I could not manage that in one attempt. That was difficult. Now for the hair. Give me first try also, yeah. Why is it so white? Dumbledore said calmly. Oh, man. I love all the Dumbledore said calmly memes. Sad to hear that the actor passed away, though. Pretty sure, what was it? Didn't Michael, Gambson... I don't remember his name. The guy who played Dumbledore in the Harry Potter movies, didn't he die recently? Sad if true. He was a really good actor. Pour one out for Dumbledore. He played that role really well. Well, anyway. But yeah. When it comes to all this, like the coloring and stuff like that, sort of learned you work Blender without a mouse. Unfortunately, you can use the numpad to move the camera around. Oh, nice. Okay. I need to learn Blender in general. I need to, like, try it out for a bit, get my bearings on it. Because I have used 3D modeling software before to make some stuff for work, but I've never used it for, like, fun things. So I don't know how well it would really work for a lot of what I do now. Now, this is mostly just a concept sketch, but I am trying to get a general sense of design for... Gurlo head. Do 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 do. Not a bad look. Alright. I can see that almost working. Let me try adding some stuff. Let's see. Jumble took you about 12 times. That one took me a while too. So yeah, you blow me out of the water when it comes to Deltarune stuff and Undertale. Joe and Spant and Neo both rough for me. Spant and Neo, wait, you mean EX Spanton? Because Spanton Neo dies in like one hit, doesn't he? Isn't that the whole joke? All attack, no defense. Let's see. Let's try. I've seen a cool trick where people can like add shades to things just by doing like overlay layers. Add like strands of hair. And I thought this was kind of a cool look, just kind of like the blue with the red. Also throw in some red there. Make it like purpley and whatnot. Just kind of get some diversity in there, you know. I mean, look at this. This looks pretty cool, I think. All right. You watch Hell of a Boss? I have not seen Hell of a Boss, but I think I've heard of it. Is it like, what is it? Is it like an animated show? Could have sworn I've heard about that. Let's see. Shin is a little too sharp. Yeah, I can correct that in a sec. I'm just trying to get all the basic colors down before I start worrying about that. Let's see. You guys can also learn a little bit about how I arrange my colors for eyes. Start with a nice base color. Then we add a darker part. How do you set up the layer so the color from one layer doesn't spill into another layer? Okay, yeah. So basically, what you're going to want to do... I can't really show this to you because my thing isn't framed for that. But if you and I'm doing this in Photoshop just to clarify. Right-click on a layer, and then if you select Create Clipping Mask, it'll basically make a mask to where it will only affect things on the layer immediately below it, and anything else won't work. So, like, for instance, right above the line art right here. So if I draw right here and I do all this like, oh hey, look at that, drawing in blue above the line art, that's what it's going to look like. However, if I make a clipping mask with the layer immediately below it, it will only affect, as you can see, the line art that it was covering in the next layer below, like that. Turn it off, back to black, on, blue, and then yeah, that's kind of what that is. But yeah, that's kind of how that works. You had 4 glam burgers? Alphys gives you 2 more? Wait, what? Dude, Cinnabons... Yeah, Toby Fox is good taste in food. He knows what he was talking about with, like, getting all the good, like, little things in there. I don't know. I think, yeah, all the food he described in that sounds delicious. That, him and, whoever wrote Undertale, whoever was responsible for all the food writing, they knew what they were doing. They had it made. Alright, there's all that. And then... Duplicate... Pixelate... No, that's too much. That's probably pretty good. Alright, now... Set it to, I think, overlay? And then also add a few other things in between. Where the hell did I put that? Alright. Oh yeah. Basically, I'm asking, how do you set up the layers so that you could color within the line art without spilling out into the background? I've only seen that usable on Clip Studio Paint, where it will like autofill stuff, then make it to where you don't spill onto everything else in the background. But yeah, that's what I'm kind of saying though. It's like, for instance, only the line art is that thing I showed you where it's like, right-click the layer, then select Clipping Mask, which is like, it is, you see those boxes where it's like blending options, edit adjustment, that's the first box, then there's duplicate layer, copy CSS, copy CSS, stuff like that in second box. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boxes down in the right click thing. If you right click the layers in Photoshop, that's what'll show up. It's called a clipping mask. So there's that. Let's see. Now here's something special that I do for the eyes to make it look even cooler. It's that. And then... there. For some black ones. Just to add a bit of depth to it. And then some more, which is a different color entirely. And that I usually don't touch, but I don't know, it's kind of nice to add some other stuff to it. Because there it kind of looks like they're shining, in a way. Then, of course, I add the white part. Oh, thank you. Yeah, there you go. Your arm cramped up now. Yeah, I hate when that happens. Oh yeah, question. Why is your character red and blue? Is it because you like those colors? Basically, it's just because I like those colors. There's no real logical basis to it. It's just that when I was making a VTuber model, I was like, well, what do I want it to look like? Because there was no real, like, idea in my head as to, like, oh, it should look like this or that or something like that. It just kind of wound up looking like this for no particular reason other than just that I liked it. I liked the design of it. That was basically it. Arrowhead, head, girl, yeah, Something like that. Then we got the little spirals in the eyes. Not perfect by any sense, but this is a decent-ish design on girl head. I will have to fix the proportions, do all that stuff. I think this looks semi-okay. You're red as the Danganronpa Truth bullet color. Oh man, really? That's really cool. Yeah. But basically I just found like a color of red that I was like, oh yeah, this looks fucking awesome. I don't care if she's a girl, a baby, or somebody's grandmother. Hey, Yusuke! Love Yu Yu Hakusho. That show's great. Also, I like how throughout all of this, I've still had, like, inmate Flirty getting, the prison treatment by, yeah, some other stuff. Look, we've got a cool pattern out there to accent girl head's ascent. We've also got Spiderhead to witness her. I think that's kind of a good way to, yeah. Want to hear, hey, I have an art idea. Oh, yeah, sure. What's your art idea? Really quickly. Thank you for the clipping mask for tips for a while trying to figure that out. Yeah, that took me a long time to figure out too. I don't really know how I found it, but it's more just like a... I don't know, sometimes Photoshop just has tricks in it that you don't know about until it really wants you to know, and then you know. But yeah. What's the art idea? I do kind of like the way this turned out, but I would definitely need to change out the proportions on this. Oh, let me try editing this really quickly. To make the proportions a little different. No, that looks too childish. Around there, maybe. Oh, fuck. The program error. Okay, well, either way. I think my computer's about to start trying to destroy itself over the fact that this file is getting a little too large. How could you know about them? There are so many niche tools in Photoshop that you're never going to use 80% of the time. Lollyhead? Kind of looked like that, yeah. But, yeah, that's the thing. Photoshop is one of those things where I just kind of look up stuff when I need to use something specific. Like, how do I fix my own brain? And then Photoshop will be like, oh, I have a tool that will fix your brain or something like that. And then you find it. That's the only time I find new stuff is when I'm looking for it. Other times, it's like, I'll be like, man, wouldn't it be great if Photoshop had a tool like this? And then Photoshop is like, we do have a tool like this. And I'm like, oh, tell me more. Make Goofy drawing or Chihiro getting bonked by Mondo. Okay, let's try to make a quick sketch of that before I end this stream. Let's see. Alright, so here we have Chihiro getting just absolutely destroyed by Mondo. Wearing the tracksuit. Very skinny legs. Alright, so. Dumbbell. Head. And then we've got Mondo over here with his big muscle arms. He's 97 feet tall. Built like a brick shithouse. His shoulders are larger than most people's life achievements. And he's very angry. Built to destroy. He's demolishing this child. This is true art, I agree. Alright. Bonk. That's what she's thinking about right here. This is what she's been thinking about the whole time. And he's wearing like the suit or like the thingy, the coat. There. Oh, he's got feet. He does in fact have feet. Hold on. When you first start editing, especially without any help, you don't even know how or what to look up in all honesty. Yeah, clipping. Exactly, that's the thing. Clipping mask is one of those things that's really useful, but no one talks about it. So yeah, I agree. That's like, it's very hard to find out a lot of this stuff without just literally doing everything. Bonk. Oh yeah, go ahead, use that as your profile pic, absolutely. Why not? I'm glad my art could actually help somebody. It's also got 2 exclamation points instead of 3 just to annoy people. Nice little blushing girl head. You know what? You're right. I should add that. Let's see. Where's my blush brush? Not that I ever use it, but where is it? Let's see. All right. Senpai. No, that's a little too... Not quite what I'm going for. There you go. She's got a little blush, but it's not extremely obvious. Maybe a little more on the edge. Nope. That's... I maybe add a few little red lines there just to accentuate the fact that she's blushing and she's embarrassed. Yeah. You ever stop thinking about how much anime art is nothing but blushing girls? I'll be honest, as a connoisseur of said blushing girls, I'm actually completely okay with that. I've decided to accept that as just part of life, and I'm fine with that. That's just good. I'm completely okay with this. She is blushing, thinking about, Chihiro getting absolutely bonked by, Mondo. She's really excited at the proposition. Ah, yes, annoy people. Most needs to be obvious, Arrow. She looked up Masquerada art. No, but right now she's thinking about death. It's different. And speaking of death, I'm clipping the senpai. Yeah. Speaking of death, it's time for the death of this stream. Thank you for joining me, everyone. Firewall, Chihiro, anyone else is still here? I've been Arrowhead, your favorite VTuber Android. I'll be back tomorrow with... I kind of forgot what I put in the schedule. It's probably Samurai Remnant, and it is Samurai Remnant. Yep, tomorrow I'm going to be back with Fate Samurai Remnant. I hope to see you all there. Have a lovely morning, day, or evening. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. And goodbye for now.